Hi everybody, my name is Stanley Townsend and I'm the program chair with the Culinary Arts program at NAIT. Today I'm going to share some tips and some tricks of the trade, and we're going to make a lovely bouquet of flowers out of vegetables. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to make the vase, and we're going to use a piece of butternut squash to make that vase, and we're going to use the melon baller just to scoop out the inside of this. We'll gauge our depth by using one of the skewers, so it should be about halfway down like that. And then we're going to do a little bit of decorative work on the vase, simply by putting one cut straight down, flick of the wrist, and using an angle cut. So there is our vase. The simplest vegetable flower you can make is the onion flower. And so we're going to take a green onion, and what's very important about the green onion is just gently clip the end off, and using your fingers as a gauge, about 3 fingers up, we're going to cut off the bottom of the green onion. Then getting a firm grip on the green onion and using our knife, cutting away from ourselves, we're just going to make little cuts along the green onion like that. Then we're going to immerse the green onion into some ice water, and the longer it's in the ice water, the more it's going to open up. The second one we're going to make, using our sharp little utensil knife, is we're going to make a crown cut, and the crown cut will be sharp cuts and crowns. So holding the radish relatively close to your body so you can get a good grip on it, we're going to make long angle cuts going up and down like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to gently squeeze on the radish, and you'll come up with 2 beautiful cuts again. Now, the next tool I'm going to demonstrate to you is a fairly common tool. It's called the vegetable peeler. Everybody thinks they know how to use the vegetable peeler. They usually take the vegetable peeler and go down like that. If you're a professional chef, you realize that this vegetable peeler actually moves 2 ways. It can go up and down. So we're going to take the carrot, put an angle cut, flip it over on the board for stability, go all the way like that till you've got the carrot sharpened just like a pencil. Then we're going to follow those angles, down once, down twice, down 3 times, down 4 times, and you note I've taken the knife and I've just give it a little twist, and you end up with a lovely carrot flower like that. Our next flower I'm going to demonstrate is how to make the leek flower, and this is a really beautiful flower to make. And I'm just going to carefully cut off the bottom of that leek, but I still need some of that root part on. Then using my fingers back, about 3 fingers, I'm going to cut the bottom part of that leek off, and I'll save the rest. And we're going to take that knife and put it in almost to the middle of the leek. Holding on to the leek, we're just going to cut away from ourselves. So we end up with it looking like that. Then we're going to gently pry it open with our fingers, put it down face down on the board. And you got something that looks like similar to an octopus. Now we're going to take our skewer, sharp skewer, making sure you got the end of the skewer. We're going to point that skewer right into the middle. Might take a little bit of gentle persuasion. The only way we'll know if the skewer has come through is to put our finger in there and we can feel the point of the skewer. So now what we're going to do is we're again going to use the melon baller, and I'm just going to cut a little melon ball out of the scoop, and I'm going to take it, and what we end up with is a lovely Gerber daisy. So we'll put that in there for now. Now back to our green onion. We've got the top part of our green onion like this, and we're going to take that and we're going to trim that up just ever so slightly so it ends up looking like this. We're then going to take the skewer, the dull side of the skewer, slide it in, and we can take our radish and put it like that. So we got a lovely little radish flower. Put that in. We can also do the same thing with our leek. So we'll take this, shove it in there. We've got our completed flower, a lovely little Gerber daisy. We'll put the carrot flower onto the sharp end of the skewer. And we'll just run that skewer in there like that. So we've got another flower for our vase. And of course, as you can see, in a very few minutes, our onion flower has come to life. Slip the onion flower on there, and we can put it into the skewer. Now we have to fill out our flower bouquet, and we're going to use parts of the leek. But we're going to transform this part of the leek into some lovely garnishes. So, taking the leek leaf down, we'll hold it like that. We'll just cut it like this. So we have a leaf. I can do a little gentle persuasion on that. So now we'll put those flowers, those leek leaves, into our flower bouquet. Just tuck it in. Gives it a little more flow. Gives it a little more color. There you have a lovely vegetable flower bouquet. And remember, if it's Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. If it's your anniversary, honey, I got you flowers.